Alright, CSS battle time. We have Pacman. Cool. Alright, I have an idea for this. I hope it works. Probably won't work. Yeah, it probably won't work. But let's get started. I think the idea won't work, but the variation of it will. Yeah, alright. Let's go, we're going to go background. We're going to put it right on the HTML first. Eventually, radial gradient, there we go. And this 1Q for the aspect ratio to get a circle. We're going to put it on the HTML, and then we're going to cascade it down to the body. So pretty much I want a radial gradient on the HTML making this circle, and then the body is going to be this square right here with the radial gradient going to red. But obviously much smaller. So then we go light red, and we don't need the 0 on it. So that is just about right. Okay, 90. Okay. So then if we select the body, what we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to margin this. Now it still looks right because they're stacked, but when we start margining this, we see no difference because they're still the same gradient, same position and everything. Okay, so let's put an outline here and see where it's at. Okay, why aren't I seeing anything? Ultine, that's why. Here we are. Alright, good, good, good. Okay, let's just put this in the right spot and then we can work from there. 150 seems about right. I'm not going to worry about that one. We're going to say 100. Nope. 80, 60, about 60. That looks about right. And yes, I know the gradient moved. We can work with the margin collapse. We can fix that. And then 100 on the side. Well, whatever it's going to be a square is what we're going to want. All right, 200 is right. Might be 190. Let's see if 110. Yeah, that seems a bit better. We want it centered so that the whatever radial gradient we do is still centered. Okay. So this one we can move. But what I'm wondering is if I do scale on this. We can do scale. Okay, let's just do the autocomplete there. 0.25. Let's take the margin off for a moment and see what this looks like when we do that. Oops. There we go. Okay. That's not too bad, actually. Well, it's not 0.25. 0.5 is too big. 0.3. 3.5. 4. 4 looks about right. I'm looking at the size of the circle more than anything. Is the size of the circle right? Let's do 4.1, 2, 4.3, 4.4, somewhere around there. I don't know if this is going to work because it looks really rough. It's not nearly as smooth of a circle as the other one. Now, let's take that off. And the scale is, of course, throwing off our margins. So let's 100, 110, 115. Okay, and then the left and right is more like 60, 70. There we go. And then left will be, oh, bottom will be 20, 10. Huh, it's moving a fair bit. Let's change the top. This is going to be pretty painstaking, I think. Okay. Left is good, right 50. We're almost there. 160? No, 150 is good. What I need is this side to be more like that. We're almost there. No, the left right is good. I need top and bottom to be. Oh man. 100? Is that right? That's about right, but oh, it's the outline. The outline's on there. Let's take the outline off. The circle's in the right spot now, but the red border is not. I wonder how I can go about 95. No, it is 100 to get the circle in the right spot. I'm gonna have to move the circle up anyways, but then it needs to go down. All right. I don't know if I'm gonna get the confluence I was hoping for on this. I wonder if a period up here will break margin collapse. Why is it not typing? Oh, I think I need to plug my keyboard in. I wish I got a low battery warning on that. It's been a while since I plugged it in. It's wireless. This is going to hamper things significantly. All right, I'm going to pause and handle this stuff. Okay, we're back, and yeah, we're back. Yep. It probably did give me a low battery warning, and I just didn't pay attention. Okay, scale isn't working. Okay, all right, scale isn't working. Let's take a step back. Reconsider. I think I can still have a radial gradient for the body here. So this is what we're going to do. I am going to put an outline on the body. We're going to go 2 pixels solid. And then we're going to margin it into place, and then I'm going to write a new radial gradient for the body so that I can see exactly what the differences are. This is how I should have started, and then try to combine it. So 150 on the top, or let's say 130. Here we go. And then we're going to do like 100 on one side. I think it's 110, but I'm not going to worry about that. I don't need a period. I need to go to like 60 on the bottom. 200. There we go. And then we can clean this up. Yeah, it's 110 and it's 150. Okay. That top margin keeps pulling things down. So I can fix that with an at center. No, it's still getting pulled down. That is the center of the HTML because it's expanding downwards, so the middle moves downwards. It's a margin collapse. Okay, we actually never got to put a period on this. Let's take the at out and see. Yep, period fixes it. Okay, all right. Actually, with that in mind, no. Scale. I'm gonna step away from scale for the moment. All right, let's put our background on. Let's do a radial gradient. Let's just write this way, and then we can see how to combine it. We're gonna do this thing. This will be much faster too than this thing. I didn't get the numbers right, but that's okay. It's easy to fix. 35, 40. Okay, so it's just under half. That's probably why it was the 0.45 scale was working. Let's get our outline off of this. I mean, that's not terrible as far as solutions go right here. So if I can write a single radial gradient, I mean, I can just use a variable right there. I'm changing one value, and we got 100%. So variable can work. Font could work. 90 pixels. Let's see what it is in unit golf, in our various other Thingy-bobbers. You know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I mean. 5LH. That's right. Line height. That's not what we want. That's not it. There we are. Some other things I'm trying to play around with, work on. All right. So if this is 5LH, right? That's the only difference. So I can say on this font is 0.45 or 45%. Nothing. Maybe it's the line height. I think you have to do like a 0/45%. Still nothing. Okay, let's say 3M. Oops. All right, the period got bigger, so it is absolutely working. But our background is not changing. Oh, let's fix that. Okay. Say 45%. There we go. 40%. 30. 20. 10. It's not changing the line height much, is it? 0.1. It's still staying like the same size. It's getting smaller, but not any smaller than that. Is it because line height is a fixed amount? I don't know. I don't know that about line height. If we're coming down to M, 5.63 M. Ugh. All right. I keep going to the wrong thing. I usually have CSS Battle as my first tab. That's why. All right. What was it again? I already forgot it. 5.63 M. All right, let's try that and let's just see if we get a different result. You know, that'll tell me if, okay, yeah, see, we're getting a different result. So line height probably has a minimum. Yeah, 40% is about right. Let's go to 45. 45%. Okay, let's hit submit. And that might, I think that'll be my solution here. And I'm happy with it. 99.9. Okay. 4.6. Nope. 4.5. 4.4. Let's go 4.4. And maybe it's probably a decimal amount. Oh no. Maybe what I should have done is taken 90 and divided it by 40, and then I'd know my percentage. There we go. Apparently it's 44.2%. Alrighty. Well, because it's a percentage here, I can back that up. So I wonder if I can do just a straight 0.442. No, you have to have a unit of measurement there. But I don't have to use the single quotes here to, you know, get the reduction. Okay, let's see if we can do a percentage here. 150 on the top and bottom should be 40%. See if 45. No, that's too much. Nope. 150 stays 150. All right, 110. Too much. 28. Ooh. That looks even better, but I don't know. Circle's a little off. If it's not centered in the body, we don't get the right. See, now the edge shows a little bit, but I don't know. No, still 99.9. Okay. I'm not going to chase that. Cool. Okay, nothing to be saved there. And And we can reduce the rest of the way. Hit submit. 99 characters. It's been a long time since I've been under 100 characters. Very long time. That's pretty cool. Alright, hope you're having fun with this. Curious to see what solution you came up with. And I'll catch you later.